You've said try before you buy is the way for hiring for both sides. Say more.
Yeah, I got into this at Marketer Hire. It was a really fascinating experience that opened my eyes to. It's really amazing. One of the founders there, the CEO, describes it as this notion of liquid teams. This idea you don't have to commit to full time. There's a whole new world available to us, and you just have to change the philosophy of people. And the liquid teams aspect can allow you to de-risk hires too. So if the premise of Marketer Hire, a really fascinating business model, it's like Uber for hiring the world's best marketers on demand. And the idea of instead of having to like go through the typical hiring and firing stages of I've got an open role, I'm going to spend 90 days recruiting. We were both smiling a lot during the interview, being like, yeah, I like you too. We don't know what it's like to work with each other. You get in the job, I'm like, please work out, please work out. You're probably like, please work out, please work out. If everything's great, it's great. If it's normal, you might stick around in the role for a year or 18 months, given the typical cycles. If it's not great, I then spend 90 days managing you out. So, well, what if instead it's like speed dating? I take your requirements, I find someone, and they're like, this guy's got the experience you're looking for. They've worked in the same industries. They've solved problems like what you're looking to solve. They've got case studies. You should meet them. Give them some work. If you like them, feed them more. If you love them, buy them out. Bring them on full time. And they use that same model for their hiring. So they started me as a product consultant for 3 months, working with their technical team on the problems they were working on and like getting really interesting insights into the processes they had, the philosophies they had, how they like what innovation means to them, how they go like the whole pipeline of ideas to what do we do to how do I know I should keep going, all of that. And by virtue of getting in and doing that work with them, getting to see up close how they work, how I work, we all get to be like, yeah, this is a cool vibe. Or, I don't know. I don't know if I learned something. It's cool. We helped each other out. We'll stay in touch. So it allows you to do all of that without both sides having to like formally get into things that can be hard to undo without cost.
Okay.
So I found it to be very valuable. Not right for every situation, I'd imagine, but it's a pretty powerful tool to have.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. What situations isn't it right for? Because a lot of times, like if somebody is in another job, especially like a VP job, those are full on. You can't even take off a day realistically to go do a work trial. Yeah.
Well, that's definitely the thing. So this would be, you definitely have to scope it well of what you're capable of doing and the balancing act of what the, I don't even know the right word to use, what the hiree, what they can bring to the table, what they can commit to, and what the expectations are of the evaluating company too, and that team, such that you can all set up reasonable framing of what both sides are looking to do and learn, so that you have a fair shot. Yep. But if it's like
be flexible with what the assignment is.
Yeah. If it's like, oh, we carved off this thing and you're not giving us 40 hours a week. Well, I couldn't. I'm working part-time on this. So that was never the premise. Oh, well, it's not going to work. Like, okay, we could have known that up front.